Hi and welcome. In this video I'll be showing you how to make the LISBETH trio. It is a trio because it has a large size, a medium size and a small size. In this video I will be making the large size, which measures 11¼ inches wide, 6 3/4 inches tall and 2 3/4 inches deep. The medium size measures 10½ inches wide, 5½ inches tall and 2 3/4 inches deep, and that's the yellow one. The small one, which is the green one I'm currently holding, measures 8½ inches wide, 4½ inches tall and 2½ inches deep. This pouch is fully lined and offers a wide zipper opening, but you can be sure that your items will stay safe and secure. Some of the interesting features that stand out on this bag are the side wings that fold up to become ring connectors for any of the sizes, and also the alternative chain strap, which I'll be showing you also. For instructions on how to make this alternative chain strap can be found in the written instructions in step 4. The LISBETH trio has a wide range of uses and can store items such as small or medium notepads and any items that you deem fits. As a beginner-friendly pattern, you only need to know how to install zippers, set rivets, and you'll be... Like I mentioned earlier, this is the alternative chain strap. It's made with small strips of leather and also made with 2 swivel hooks and some rivets. To make your own LISBETH trio, here is what you need. First, you'll be needing the main body, and you're going to be cutting 2 out of your exterior fabric and 2 out of your lining fabric for the main body. Make sure your exterior is already fused with foam stabilizer on the wrong side. Next, we're going to be needing the side wing stabilizer, and you're going to be cutting 2 out of a cardboard or out of Decovil lights. Next, we're going to be needing the side wings themselves, and you're going to be cutting 2 out of your exterior fabrics. Then you're going to need the ring connectors. You also need your strap channels, and then you're going to need your zipper with zipper pull already fixed. Next, you need your rivets. You'd also need your zipper end and 2 rings of your choice. I'll be using the rings. To start with, I'm going to be preparing the main zipper, and we're going to be assembling the main panel. Using any marker of your choice, you're going to be marking in 3/4 of an inch from the starting edge of the zipper on both sides. Then you'll be dividing the zipper. Pinch the zipper tape at that mark that you just made. Then fold your tape till it's at 90 degrees from the edge. Then you can clip in place and baste. Preferably I stitch using a hand needle and thread. When you're done basting the fold in place, you repeat with the other side and your zipper is ready. Now that you have bent the edge of the zipper tape, unzip the zipper completely and divide in two, then set the zipper pull aside. Now you're going to be marking 1.5 inches from both sides of the front and back lining pieces. When you check the lining pieces, you realize that they're a bit shorter and less wider than the exterior. This is done on purpose. Lay one of the lining pieces right side facing you. Then you're going to place the zipper tape right side also facing you on the lining, starting with the mark on the left. Make sure that the folded zipper edge, that was the edge that you folded to 90 degrees the other time, make sure it aligns with the mark on the right of the lining. Then you continue till you get to the mark on the right. Now you are going to transfer the mark on the left, the mark on the right to the zipper tape, so you're going to know where your sewing will stop. Zip in place. Then you'll be basting at 1/4 inch from the edge. When basting, you need to start with the zipper fold on the left, then stop at the mark that you made on the right at 1.5 inches from the right of the zipper of the lining. Then you place one of the main exteriors right side down on the zipper that you just basted. Make sure the zipper tail is moved down and away from the stitching. Then clip to keep the exterior in place. Stitch at about 3/8 inch along the straight edge. Our zipper will now be sandwiched between both the exterior and the lining pieces. Make sure the zipper tail is out of the way while you are stitching. Then you're going to press both fabrics away from the zipper and top stitch along the seam edge at 1/8 inch from the edge. Now we're done top stitching. We're going to be repeating these same steps with the other main exterior and lining. Now that you have finished assembling both main panels, you're going to open them up and then you will lay them on each corresponding piece so the right sides are together, meaning that the exteriors will be right side together, the linings will also be right sides together. Make sure the exterior panels are well aligned as well as the lining panels, and keep the zipper tape tucked inside. Then you'll be clipping round. Here I don't clipping round, sew the sides and bottoms using a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance, but leave at least a small opening at the lining bottom for turning the pouch at the end. The small opening should be about 3 to 5 inches wide. Make sure the zipper tails are tucked inside so you do not catch them while you are stitching. Now you're going to be boxing the corners of only the lining. And what you do is that you're going to be aligning the side seams and the bottom seams. Why you're not boxing the corners of the exterior is because they'll be boxed after the pouch has been turned to the right side. Clip the boxed corner in place. Then you'll be stitching the lining corners with a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance. Now that we're done boxing the lining corners, we'll be trimming the seam allowance of the sides and the bottom to about 1/4 of an inch. When you are done trimming the seam allowance, you're going to be turning the pouch out through the opening you left in the lining bottom, and you'll be pushing till you finally birth the entire pouch. Like I mentioned earlier, the exterior corners will be boxed after we have turned the pouch to the right side. So you're going to pull the lining out of the bag and you box the corners of the exterior, just like we did with the lining. So you'll be aligning the side seams and the bottom seams with wrong sides together, and then you clip. Then you're going to be basting at about 1/4 of an inch from the edge. When you're done pasting the corners, you're going to be setting this aside, and then we'll be moving to the side wings. Make sure you lay the side wing exterior wrong side facing you, then glue your stabilizer to this exterior. Make sure it is well centered and that you have about 1/2 an inch all around the exterior of your stabilizer. If you're making the medium or the large size, you need the strap channel. Lay the strap channel with the wrong side facing you, then draw a line in the center. Make sure you apply double-sided tape down the center of the strap piece. Then fold each long raw edge towards the center line. When you're done, this leaves the top and the bottom edges unfolded. Then press flat with your fingers, or you can press with an iron, a hot iron if you're using fabric. Now fold down the top and the bottom edges, then top stitch both long edges at about 1/8 of an inch from that folded edge. Repeat with the other strap channel. Now that you're done with the strap channels, we're going to come back to the side wings. The gum is or glue is now dried up. Then we're going to be folding the exterior onto the stabilizer. We would have excess fabric within the fold, especially at the corners. Make sure you trim this excess fabric. Snip into corners if you notice that it is a bit difficult to fold over. And trim as much as possible to allow you fold easily. Our side wings are now ready and we're going to be inserting them into the D-rings. To insert the side wings into the D-rings, fold the wider edge of the D-ring, of the side wing, so it's able to enter the D-ring. Then you're going to push the D-ring till it gets to the middle. Repeat with the other D-ring and the other side wing. Then, before setting aside, apply a bit of glue on the wrong side of the side wing. Or you can apply double-sided tape. Now you're going to bring back the main panel and the side wings that you just applied glue to. Then you're going to be enclosing the exterior basted boxed corner with the side wing at about 3/8 of an inch from the raw edge. Make sure the side wing is well centered. Press the wing together firmly on the basted box corner and clip in place. This is why you're using the glue or the double-sided tape. It's to help you hold the side wing and that basted corner in place before stitching. Then you'll be top stitching around the edges at about 1/8 of an inch and as close as you can get to the D-ring. Be sure to catch both sides of the side wings while top stitching. Repeat with the other side. Now we're going to be folding up the side wings so they form ring connectors for our pouch. But before then, make sure your lining is still pulled out of the pouch. Now under the stitch at the D-ring, make sure you mark about 1/4 of an inch from both sides of the side wing. Then you're going to be punching holes on these marks. Ensure that you don't punch the holes through the stitches so that they don't come undone. Then you're going to rivet these side wings in place using those marks and punch holes as guide. Repeat to the other side of the pouch. Then through the hole that we left in the lining, we're now going to be fixing the strap channel. But don't forget, before you fix the strap channel, measure 1/4 of an inch from the top and 3/4 of an inch on each side from the center seam. Also, you're going to be marking 1/3 of an inch from both sides of the strap channel. Then you punch holes on these marks. You're going to be aligning this with the marks already on the pouch that we measured at 1/4 of an inch from the top and 3/4 of an inch from the middle seam. This is just to help you rivet the strap channels in place. Make sure while you're riveting the strap channels, the rivets do not go through the lining. This is why you're leaving the hole. So the rivets are only going through the strap channel and the exterior. Repeat to the other side. Now you're going to be closing the opening from where you turned out the pouch by pressing the seam allowance flat, just like I am doing right now, and you clip in place. You can press with a hot iron so that it's nice and flat. Then you'll be edge stitching at 1/8 of an inch from the edge. Press well and push the lining back into the pouch. Then zip the pouch using the zipper pull you set aside earlier. I'm going to be using a metal zipper end to secure the ends of the zipper. To do this, I'm going to grab the end of the zipper tape. Make sure that you have the zipper end close to you, as well as a screwdriver. Fold both sides of the end of the zipper tape towards the wrong side of the teeth. Then you can apply a small amount of glue in the zipper end, then slide onto the folded zipper tape. When you're done, you screw the zipper end in place and you are done. If you're going to be using a fabric or a full leather zipper end, instructions on how to make this are in the written instructions from page 24. If you opted to make the alternative chain strap, you can slide your strap onto the pouch, but if you have decided to use a normal bag chain, you can do that as well. So the strap channel actually helps your strap to stay in place so that the bag or the pouch does not dangle around. We've just finished the LISBETH trio and we made the large size. I hope you enjoyed making this pouch. I'd like to see your own version of this pouch when you're done. Don't forget to share your mix in our Facebook group, in your favorite sewing groups, on Instagram, or on any other social media platform. While you're at it, hashtag EasySewLisbeth or LISBETH trio so I can see what you have created. To have access to the pattern that I've used to make this pouch, follow the instructions to purchase your own file in the description below. Please give this video a thumb up and share to anyone you think might be interested. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.